Hi, my name is Margaret McEwen and I'm the owner of Superfine Canine Dog Training. I'm working with Embark to help dog owners deal with some of the behaviors that are a little more challenging and the most common training issues that people are having. Last time I did a video about leash walking and how to teach your dog to walk nicely on leash using an automatic check-in. I hope those of you that are doing that, that it's going well for you. One thing I get after somebody really works this is people saying, my dog just stares at me constantly when I'm walking. So you're gonna then start making the treats a little more random. All right, when you have this problem, it's a great problem to have, but you're gonna start making those treats random instead of every time the dog looks at you. So you might, when he looks, say, yes, good boy. And then he's walking and walking, he looks again, yes, nice job, and then you reward that one. So maybe every other, every third. Now, if you see the behavior weakening, you're gonna wanna go back to rewarding it, okay? This is not something that's gonna happen overnight or in a day. It takes some time. Don't rush the process. Look for a quality product instead. Remember to keep your arm at your side. We don't want you getting neck and shoulder problems because you're shortening the leash by bringing your arm up. Instead, slide your hand down the leash. Remember to give your dog potty breaks and sniff breaks on your walk. Don't just keep them at your side the entire walk, but be sure you're giving them a very clear sign that it's okay. So when you get to a designated spot, tell your dog, okay, and let them sniff and let them go to the bathroom and do what they have to do. You're going to start with your dog on leash, and you're going to put a treat right to his nose. You're going to call him to come. You're going to jog backwards just a few steps. Ask him to sit, give him that treat, and praise him. When you feel your dog truly understands what that means, you're going to try something a little different. Give him a little space using a long line, which is basically a longer leash, but you're going to lay it on the ground and you're going to step on it, just in case your dog decides to take off. You don't want to hold it in your hand because if your dog does take off, you might wreck your shoulder. Same thing, call your dog to come. When he gets to you, ask him to sit, give him his treat, and praise him. When you have the opportunity to practice in a safe fenced-in area, try a come with no distractions and do the same thing as we did before. Call your dog to come with an enthusiastic voice. When he gets to you, ask him to sit, give him that treat, and praise him. The most important thing to remember is to keep come positive and make your dog want to do it. Don't call him to come when he's really having a lot of fun doing something else. And don't call him to come when you want to do something that he doesn't want to do. It's important that you make sure your dog has a positive association with the word that you choose to mean come. When they get to you, you should be feeding them, you should be rewarding them, you could even send them okay to go off and run again, but something positive needs to happen in a over-the-top way, especially when you're training this, to make your dog want to respond to this. You can use real-life rewards, like I mentioned, if you call your dog to come and ask him to sit, and then you, again, let them go, throw the ball for them, throw the frisbee. Don't make it mean the end of fun every time. So again, start little distance, treat to your dog's nose, jog backwards, sit, and give them the treat. Then you're going to want to do it where your dog is stationary and you're away from your dog and you want to call them to you, sit, and treat. Then you'll add a little bit of distance using a long line. And once your dog is safe with that, you can go into a fenced-in area and practice this. As your dog gets really good at this, you're going to want to gradually add some distractions so that you know that they can come to you or they will come to you or they're willing to come to you when there's something else going on. Keep the distractions low and gradually build on them. So I hope this was helpful. Again, I'm Margaret McEwen and I'm the owner of Superfine Canine Dog Training, and these tips and tricks were brought to you by Embark Vet.